Hi, this is Amanda from Integrative Healing with Amanda Butler. And today we're going to be doing a clearing for conflict resolution and peace. The world situation is such that there is a great deal of conflict. There are wars. There are conflicts over ideologies, political, religious ideologies. There's a lot of violence, really just a lot of suffering kind of being inflicted by all of the war, all of the conflict, and there's definitely room for more peace. And this clearing was inspired by a video that my teacher, who taught me to do energy clearing using these methods, Alexandra Dobaji's of spiritual healing therapy, did for healing the wars. And I'll drop a link to that video in the description and the comments so that you can go check it out after you've watched this one. I highly recommend it. It's very beautiful and talks about how, if all of the healers, all of the light workers were to focus on healing war, healing conflict, bringing peace, what a difference we could make to that. And so this is my contribution to that. And if you are a healer, a light worker, I would encourage you to do the same. If it's a video, if it's something else that you do to try and heal war and bring peace, then I would definitely encourage you to put focus on that. So let's get started. We're going to prep to work, asking permission for your soul to do the clearing, and it's like my higher self and your higher self working together to do this clearing, to really be a voice for peace, to really embody peace, really anchor peace and live peacefully on the earth as a counterbalance to all of the war, all of the conflict, all of the violence going on. And there's a really nice quote that I have about this from Carl Jung, and he, paraphrasing him, said, the person at peace with themselves, who accepts themselves, contributes an infinitesimal amount of good to the universe. Attend to your private and personal conflicts, and you will be reducing by 1/1,000,000th the world conflict. And so this healing is meant to enhance that, so that we can maybe contribute a little bit more than that, to reduce the world conflict. And also, as we're prepping to work, calling in all of the souls who would benefit from a healing for conflict resolution and peace, all of those in positions of power, to bring healing, to bring a change of heart about the way they are being in the world. Calling in all of those who will benefit from this on the soul level, calling in those souls, inviting them in to this clearing. And let's make sure that we are prepped to work here. 100%. Okay, so where do we start to clear this? Going to Galactic Consciousness Therapy, GCT. And this is a modality by Alexandra, who I mentioned before, and it's all about bringing more. So bringing in more of the peace, more of the working through conflict in a conscious, evolved way rather than violence, because there may always be conflict as long as people disagree or see things differently, but we can work through that conflict by talking through it, by maybe agreeing to disagree, by maybe not seeing the other as wrong if they disagree with us. So clearing the galactic pathway, clearing for conscious resolution to conflict, bringing in peace, clearing the violence, clearing the war. Okay, galactic divine feminine transmutation. Download specifics. Galactic divine masculine. Transmutation anchor. Clearing the void. The void as the place of possibilities and neutral space, more of the neutrality, less of the I'm right, you're wrong, I'm going to force my agenda on you through violence, through killing, through perpetuating suffering upon the world. Being in a neutral space, an objective space. Planet anchoring Saturn. Activations. Clearing fear, huge activation around clearing fear, and so much of the acting out in unconscious ways like violence, war, it's all based in fear. So bringing in this activation to clear that fear. Anything else? Okay. Constellations. Hercules, clear. Chart 17, quantum blocks. Restore hope. So important right now with a lot going on that can look really hopeless, really bad and upsetting, really ugly. So restoring that hope of something better, of a world that's free of things like war and violence and all of these things that go on right now. Like, I remember growing up, my dad used to watch a lot of science fiction stuff on TV, and I would watch with him. And one of my favorites was the Star Trek shows in the 80s and 90s. And there was one episode where one of the characters was talking about Earth being a paradise that was free of any war and violence and poverty. And I always would watch that or think about that, and I thought, if only. And so maybe we can take some steps toward that by clearing the things that create that violence. So clearing anything hidden, hidden bands. Karmic programming on chart 22. Forgetting, like we forget the power that we are. We forget that true power comes from being in connection with the divine, connected to the aspect of us that is divine, that is a spark of divine source. So clearing that forgetting and clearing that remembrance of where true power comes from. True power doesn't come from violence, from hurting people, from harming others, from killing people, from forcing anything on anyone. True power comes from within. Clearing galactic interferences, jealousy. That feeling of, I want what you have and I'm going to take it, that kind of thing. 30A, I feel you. Being able to feel for others and have more compassion for others. (31C). Sacred harmony, knowing. Knowing harmony, knowing peace. Knowing that we have the power to create something better together than what has been. And from 0 to 100, how much of this clearing has been done? 100%. Okay, so mopping up with GCT, seeing where we go next. And from 0 to 100, how much have we cleared today out of anything and everything that has been cleared? 45%. Okay, let's see what else Spirit has for us. Giving freedom. Okay, so like freedom from war and violence, freedom to be at peace. And this is a modality by Mary Jean Chadwick with Chris Stavro and Karen Kent. You can find it at givingfreedom.us if you would like to learn this modality for yourself. And for the previous modality, GCT, spiritualhealingtherapy.com is where you can find that if you would also like to learn that one for yourself. So, spiritual wounding, chart 4, raise self-esteem. Clear. Clearing also unforgiveness, bringing in friendliness, reverence, like reverence for all life, reverence for all beings. Like with this idea, may all beings be at peace. That's what we want. Like this is like what we're standing before Spirit and before the world saying is that we choose peace. We want more people to choose peace and embody peace and to join us in being peaceful in the world. Chart 7, disappointment. Replace old friendship patterns and habits. So clearing for that and clearing for love of life, like love of all life, all beings. Justice, justice for all. Oneness with infinite intelligence, love, chart 13. I am now whole, happy, healthy, and complete. And one who is truly embodying that is not one who needs to go perpetuate harm and violence and hurt upon others. So bringing in that wisdom and that intelligence of knowing and being and embodying that I am now whole, happy, healthy, and complete. Really being aligned fully with that. Okay, ion level consciousness, chart 14. allowing support. Chart 15. Clearing hate of God. Paralysis. Chart 16. Overcoming PTSD. Chart 20. Accepting grace. Being in the flow naturally, the flow of wisdom, of worthiness, and zeal, like a zest for life, a love of life again, being in that flow of life. And one who is in that flow of life again does not need to resort to violence and war and harming others. Total body resistance, voltage source, clear. Chart 28, flow. Clearing spirituality. Chart 31, feeling. Remorse, clear. Chart 33, self. Self-harmony, sort of like the quote I shared was talking about. Attend to your private and personal conflicts, be in harmony with yourself, and you will bring more harmony to the world. Be at peace with yourself, be accepting of yourself, and contribute that, bring that, stand in that. And bringing that to the oneness that we all are adds that to the collective. So bringing in that self-harmony. From 0 to 100, how much of this clearing has been done? 100%. So mopping up with giving freedom, seeing what else we need to clear. For more peace, to bring resolution to conflict in peaceful ways, conscious ways, high vibration ways, because violence is very low vibration. Okay, 80%. Okay, so going back to GCT for more clearing there. Where do we go? Chart 5, quantum leap. Timeline integration, integrating that higher or highest timeline that is peaceful, that is free of the war and the violence and all of these kind of things. Okay, galactic divine masculine transmutation. Open anchors, clear. Chart 11, starseed history. Unknown system, clear. Any influence from outside of this planet that is influencing these events, this violence, this war, all of this that's out of alignment with peace, clearing that. Galactic access, chart 16. Pathways. Earth Song Harmony. 21D. Light programming, bringing in the light. Being the light, anchoring the light. Living peacefully as the light. C. Path, choosing the path of sacred harmony, aligning with that path and staying on that path of sacred harmony. Release. The hunger, releasing the hunger for power, the hunger for harming others and hurting others, like that violent kind of bloodlust feeling, releasing that hunger for violence and pain and inflicting suffering and all of this kind of hunger for this dark way of seeking for power. Okay. Okay, so mopping up with GCT, seeing where else we need to go to get to a 100% clearing of anything and everything we can clear today with this video. Okay, and from 0 to 100, how much have we cleared out of anything and everything we can clear today? 90%. Okay, great. Where do we go now? Body emotions. Okay, clearing any of these energies or emotions that are stuck in the body, like this kind of stuck emotional energy needs to be cleared. clearing spleen or stomach, and this modality is based on the book, The Emotion Code. So clear love unreceived, clear lack of control, clear sorrow, clear nervousness, clear lost, clear rejection, clear heartache, clear crying, clear insecurity, clear confusion, clear rejection, clear hopelessness, clear despair, clear indecisiveness, clear shame, clear taken for granted, clear lust, clear unsupported, clear frustration, clear pride, clear wishy-washy, clear worthlessness, clear anger, clear panic, clear longing, clear resentment, clear humiliation, clear depression, clear conflict, clear okay, anything else here? 0 to 100, how much of this clearing has been done? 100%. Okay, and seeing if there is anything else we can clear today. From 0 to 100, out of anything and everything that can be cleared, how much have we cleared? 100%. How much do my higher self and your higher self agree that everything has been cleared? 100%. From 0 to 100, how much are you allowing and receiving this healing and allowing this shift? 100%. From 0 to 100, how much does the soul feel free from this clearing? 100%. From 0 to 100, how much does the soul feel completed from this clearing? 100%. Okay, anything else to say? Anything else to do? Anything else to clear? So that's a wrap for this clearing of healing for peace and conflict resolution. And the quote that I'm going to have up on the screen for this video as the background is from Martin Luther King Jr. Peace is not merely a distant goal that we seek, but a means by which we arrive at that goal. And so by standing for peace, embodying peace, like I was saying, we create more of that peace in the world. And so again, if you are a healer, light worker, anything, like if you identify with anything in that realm, I offer the same challenge that Alexandra did on her video, to do what you can to bring more of this peace and anchor this peace. And so I want to leave you with the words from one of my favorite songs, Imagine by John Lennon. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope one day you'll join us and the world will live as one. And that is my prayer and my hope. And so, again, I hope this clearing is helpful and a blessing in your life, and that it brings you more peace and helps you anchor more peace in the world. Namaste.